everybody, welcome to Crafter's Story and thank you for stopping by. It's Celeste here. So I just finished this journal and I thought I would share it. I'd like to share it. So this is my front cover, which is quilt style, I suppose you could say, because I stitched together some stained tea bags and wet wipes that I stained with food colouring, and then I have that same at the back. Some of it's also napkins. I think I only used one type of napkin, and then I have some faux leather holding it all together here, and then the tassel, which has one of my sort of shabby little homemade tassels, tabs, what do you call them, at the back here as well. I just love this, I don't know what to call it, but this embellishment is just one of my favorites. So I think one thing about this book is that I put the hole for the closure really close to the edge because it was an afterthought, and I've glued this thing down to within an inch of its life. It's not going anywhere, but that's one thing I wish I had done prior to putting some of the inserts in. So I'm getting myself all entangled here. So here is page 1 and 2, just some extra writing space with a tab, some of my artwork, lots and lots of pullouts and little bits, tiny little pullouts, lots of my work, cute little secret extra books. This is some of my eco dye with watercolors, some of my own little watercolor compositions in here, which I need to sign, some stencil art, food coloring and watercolor art of mine. I like to add a lot of my own work in my journals because I feel like it's more of a personal touch. Some of it's a bit quirky and some of it's more traditional, but some of it is store-bought like this. I made this from handles, from brown bag handles actually. I know I did a video on this a long time ago. More of my art, some doodle art. I had a video on this, I know. Some little tags, cluster tags. Lots of little bits and pieces with pullouts, writing space. This was an experiment that I did, and then it didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it, but it made a great page in this journal. So I'm very happy about, that. This is my little pull-out tab, little secret writing space. One of my faux postcards, more of that sort of negative space art of mine, some stamping art, more pullouts, more paper clips, just lots of fun pages. I always find that when I'm doing these journals, I like to have something very, very different on every page. So there is no theme, and that's intentional. I decided to add some pages. This is actually from my gel plate that I tried to do and then added some artwork afterwards. Just some of my collage work. This is a print from one of my collage items. This is eco dye. Well, it's not eco dyed, it's dyed with a stencil, and I think it was watercolor, probably. No, it was food coloring. More tags and bits and pieces. I don't actually remember how I did this. Let's try and remember. Am I still in frame? I hope so, yes. Okay, lots of little pull-outs, bits and pieces. This page was added in later, but I felt like I needed to keep adding because I don't know when to stop. And then another little pull out this way and that way. And that's it, you guys. So just thought I would share this one with you, because I have to say, just in terms of its sort of boho feel, it's definitely one of my favorites. Thank you so much for stopping by and going through this flip through with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.